thanks for stopping by my channel. I'm Ghost Prime, and this is MPG-12 Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. It's going to be a real quick review. MP44 has been out for quite a long time. Many of you have already seen multiple videos on MP44. So I'm just going to go over the deco with you and the accessories and just give a good once-over and tell you what I think about it. So please like and subscribe. And without any further ado, let's get to the review. All right, he is in the packaging, and he has a very standard Masterpiece box. Looks really good on the cover. Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, MPG-12. Here's the side, bottom, other side, top, back. Shows accessories, matrix, gun, and everything. So shows up here with the Shattered Glass Jetfire there, which I am not going to get. But this is my only MP44, and I had to check them out because I love primes. Get this guy open. All right, here he is in the blister packaging. Let's see his accessories. We have some tape on here. And first off, let's check out his ruined head. I believe MP44 also came with this. This is from the movie. But this is nicely painted. Nicely sculpted. Matrix. With like a pink crystal. Maybe it's supposed to be purple, but it's pinkish. Green inner-drawn axe. I like the green. I think the green contrasts the purple nicely. Blast effect piece. His gun, which the blast effect piece can attach to. And if you have one of the seeker stands, here is an adapter for that. I just wish these things came with stands. All right, and here is Shattered Glass Prime. Let's get this taken off. Now, if you see MP44, it is the same, but the colors are different. Beautiful chrome. You see me in the grill there. That's pretty awesome. Oh, I like these are nice and clear plastic. Very cool. And till all are gone on the top. That is awesome. I'm glad they included that. I think that's kind of necessary. This is my first ever time holding an MP44. I've seen them in person, but I've never held one.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Wheels are rubber. See the faux grill, or that's the other grill, I guess. Or whichever one of them is faux grill on the bottom side there. You got some paint. And as always, let's get rid of all this stuff and we'll take a closer look. All right, here's all his accessories laid out, and he does have a booklet with instructions and a collector card. Let me open that up, and we'll take a look at that. We've all probably seen instructions before, so let's take a look at the card. There's his stats, a blurb about him, and a picture, and a rendered image on the front. What would be really cool if they actually, instead of having this like this, they actually made it, like etched it in there. I think that would be really, really cool. Put a hole in it. Just like a new mold entirely. It would be really, really cool to see. But what he comes with, let's see his instructions. His instruction booklet looks really big. I have only heard about how long it takes to actually transform this guy, and I will be attempting that off camera. Unfortunately, the only Shattered Glass Primes I have are the Shattered Glass Earthrise Prime. Let's go ahead and remove some of this stuff. All right, let's take a close look at the vehicle mode. Let's get these mirrors positioned out. Don't seem to want to do it. There we go. Either side here. There we are from the front. And the side, it rolls very nicely. Of course, does not have the trailer. But yeah, I like the Autobot logo there. And I think it's just a white Tampa. There's no purple since it's already purple. This does. Now, I've seen some reports like people complaining about, oh, it's not painted. I think this is entirely painted. This purple looks entirely painted to me. Either that or the plastic just looks paint, because it looks really, really nice. It's got a really nice shine, really nice sheen to it. So a quick comparison we'll do is with the Earthrise version. Now, I mentioned I didn't have any other version of Shattered Glass. There's another MP. There's an MP10 version. I don't have that because I'm not paying aftermarket prices, and like an idiot, I didn't buy it when it was $65 on BBTS. But as you see, the colors and the themes carry through kind of all the way around. One thing I do wish is that I would really like this to have been this darker blue. This is almost a regular prime blue, to where this is a deeper, deep dark blue. Although the purples match, where this one's more of a little lavender, where this is more of a royal purple, and the Autobot logos are on opposite sides. I do prefer the darker blue on the deco. And let's check this guy out in robot mode.
8 hours later.
So now, this being my first experience with the MP44 mold, I expected the transformation to be quite involved and awful. A lot of people said it took a long time. I didn't find it too terrible. Everything kind of snaps into place. Some parts are a little scary, but it's the first time transforming it usually is. Of course, that's my experience. You probably already have an MP44 or some experience with it. So we're just going to get into the deco and how it's painted, what it looks like. We're going to start in close here with the head. And the head is looking pretty good. Now, I don't know if there's paint or is that plastic coloring on the head. I want to say it's paint. If I could get my camera to focus. I want to say it's paint on there. The eyes are painted red and silver and the blue and a gold crest. And going down, the one thing that you may notice stands out right away, it's not as prominent without these bright lights, but you can see the back. So because these windows flip around, you can see the other side here also has the crack, right? The shattered glass. And you could see it through there. While it's not that bad, I think what it really could have worked is if they just reversed it. So if they took it and reversed it on one side, it didn't have to be exactly the same. I think would have made an effect on there that looked like it was maybe more in the glass, but instead you could see it kind of behind it. However, one thing I do want to point out is it is painted. It's painted on top all throughout, and I know there has been some talk about it not being painted throughout. The whole thing is painted, and painted nice, I might add. I think it looks really good. Maybe some parts are unpainted, like the feet, but they did a really good job at actually matching all of the paint with the plastic. They did a good job with that. Joints feel nice and all that, as they should. I can't know why that's a little loose on there. Push that on there more. It's kind of weird. It's weird how this thing connects with that little push-on connector. Oh, we'll just stick his hand back on. But yeah, I think it looks fantastic. Same sort of issue with the blue. I wish it was darker, but I think it looks good. And comparison-wise, since I don't have the MP10 version, you're going to have to make do with the picture. There's the MP10 version, and the MP10 version has a lot of bare plastic on it, which this one's painted. I think this one actually looks better than the MP10 version. And here is the MP44 regular color version of Optimus Prime. So you get a look at just the deco changes. And there he is with the deco from the Earthrise version. There is a lot of differences on it, especially this crest being gold instead of green. Kind of would have preferred it green, honestly, and this be darker. Not that it looks bad. I think the color scheme does look really nice. But this one just has an overall darker feel, which kind of fits in with more of an evil aesthetic. So moving on to final thoughts. Should you get this? Is a recommend for me. It's a recommend, as any MP44 Prime would be. I think it's cool. It's new to me, which I enjoy. It's got good articulation. Honestly, this version has nice paintwork, and I've heard some of the other ones don't. The KO versions don't have paint all the way around it. Like I said, this one looks like it is paint. Either if it's not, it's very shiny, very nice looking plastic. So let me know what you think of this in the comments. Did you pick up this one? Do you have an MP44 at all? Are you gonna get the new one? And I'll see you in the next review.